What's up, Wildcats?
It's Jacie.
And Megan.
And Clay.
And Elon.
And this is the final week of Wildcat TV.
As we all know, the end of the year is right around the corner.
Feels like just yesterday freshman year was roaming the halls.
And now we are anchoring for the very last time.
We have an extra special episode for y'all.
All the classes have worked hard to produce extended segments.
We hope that you all enjoy today's episode.
Now on to sports with Ruby.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today?
What's up, Wildcats? It's Ruby here with this year's sports. It's been a very eventful year for our athletes, so let's get into some of the highlights. Starting off with the fall season, our football team has 11 seniors graduating this year, with Taquavian Hargrove and Michael Johnson both furthering their football careers at the collegiate level. The football team finished the season making it to the first round of state and adding on new head coach Gillespie going into this next season. The volleyball team is losing 5 seniors this year to graduation, and Faith McDade and Arabella Nepple will both be continuing to play at college. The team made it to the Elite 8 round of playoffs this season. Our girls softball team had 4 seniors on the team this year, and Jaycee McCall will be leaving RCHS and heading on to further her career at the Emmanuel softball field. With new head coach Ms. Evans part of the team this year, the future for our softball team is bright. Heading into winter sports, our girls basketball team will be losing 2 seniors, and the boys will be losing 2 as well. The girls had a great season, making it to the Elite 8, and the boys did awesome as well, finishing their season in the Sweet 16. Huey Blaylock achieved his 1,000 points during the past season, as well as his 500 assists. The boys team also won the region championship against Commerce this year. The cheer team has 6 girls graduating after this year's football and basketball seasons. The Lady Cats wrestling team had 1 senior this year, and the Wildcat male wrestlers had 3. The men's team finished with a team record of 18-9. Senior Tucker Buchanan placed second in the state in the 215-pound weight class. The Lady Cats are growing more and more every season and have been a great addition to Wildcat sports. And finally, this spring. Girls and boys tennis both made it to the Elite 8 round of state this season. There were 2 seniors on the girls team and 1 on the boys. Lucy Harvey will be playing tennis at Piedmont after graduation. The boys soccer team will be losing 9 seniors this year and finished off the season in the best way possible by making history and going to the Elite 8. They had a 5-2 region record to finish off the regular season as well, and with a new assistant coach Chayton on board, the boys will definitely be something to pay attention to the next season. The girls soccer team has 6 graduates that will be very missed after this year. Baseball has 3 seniors leaving this May and had one of their best seasons. Also, huge congratulations to Coach Satterfield for being Coach of the Year. Golf is losing just 1 senior this year and made it to the state tournament with the boys team and Bella Holsey as an individual for the girls. Roberto Diaz won first place in the region and was first team all-region, as well as Bella this season. Track and field has 2 seniors graduating, and Arabella will be participating in this sport in college as well, while GB leaves his mark as this year's valedictorian. Libby Lewis set the school record in girls pole vault, and both teams had a great run at state. That's all for this year. Congratulations to all of the class of 2025 student athletes, and go Cats!
Because once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat.
Hello guys, so today I will be telling seniors to give advice to their freshman self.
My name's Ruby, and if I had to give advice to my freshman self, it would be to understand that friend groups change and everything is going to be a lot different by the time you graduate. And that's okay, and that's not always a bad thing. So just trust in the Lord's plan and it'll all work out.
My inspirational message to the freshmen would be to not drop your lunch in the middle of the cafeteria, because if you do, then you're going to be really embarrassed.
The thing that I'd give advice to my freshman self is to don't wait till the last minute to turn things in and to say yes ma'am or no ma'am.
My advice for my freshman self would be to do whatever makes you happy and don't worry about what people think about you, because everyone's going to have their own opinion of you.
Advice that I would give to my freshman year self is that every situation is what you make of it, and you can choose what kind of impact every situation has on you and on your life by how you react.
If I had to tell my freshman self something, I would tell them not to stress over everything because it's really not that deep, and don't care what other people think about you.
Hey freshman me, if I were to give you any advice, it would be to stop caring what others think. I know you're at a point where everyone's opinions matter, and it really doesn't. Be confident in yourself and what you're going to accomplish, because you're going to accomplish more than you could imagine.
Hi freshman me, you got this. To not try to be a part of the popular crowd, because that's not always good.
My advice to my freshman self would be, don't let fear of failure stop you. Every misstep is a lesson in disguise.
Some advice I would give my freshman self would be, don't allow other people's choices impact your emotions.
Advice I would give to freshman me: continue to strive towards your goals, no matter what they are. Don't let anyone say you can't, because you can do anything you put your mind to. And to have fun, be yourself, don't listen to anyone, enjoy your time. It doesn't last forever.
Hi, my name is Melanie Wells, and some advice that I would give to my freshman year self is to step out of your comfort zone once in a while, because in reality, life is short and you can miss out on fun things. Also to enjoy the moments while they last, because you might not ever get them again.
Well, my name is Walker James, and if I had to give advice to my freshman self, it would be to probably keep staying with the sports that I love. And you think some people in middle school wouldn't be your friends, but they end up becoming some of your best friends, and you'll meet a lot of new people.
One piece of advice I would give to my freshman self is to not try to please others, because you never leave with the same friends you started with. Yourself should be the only person that you worry about and you try to please.
What's up, Wildcats? You're here with
Morgan
and Hayden, and today we're going to be asking people
questions that should be common sense.
Who am I here with?
Tucker.
What category does a koala fall under?
Monkey. Like a.
Alright, who am I here with? Karami. Who assassinated Abraham Lincoln?
John Wilkes Booth.
How did you know that?
That's easy. That's like easy history.
Who am I here with?
Alexa.
Do you know what hemisphere we're in?
Holy cow. The outer one.
New question. How many continents do we have?
7. I know this one.
Name them.
South America, North America, Antarctica, New Orleans.
Alright, who am I here with?
Miles Paff.
Who is Christopher Columbus?
He was the man that discovered the New World, aka America. He was he was a explorer. I can't remember which one. No, which still, he was a man who discovered America. The man, which is why we have Columbus Day.
Boom. Am I here with?
Hey, Spree.
How many continents do we have?
7.
Can you name all 7?
Asia, Europe, Australia, Africa, North America, and South America.
Boom.
I did.
You did.
Huh.
Hello everyone, so today we're going to go take a look at the art show.
Hello, my name is Libby Lewis, and this is my drawing of a peach, and I think that it's really beautiful.
I'm Ansley, and I like drawing and I like ducks, and this is my drawing of a duck.
I'm Libby.
I'm Allie,
and these are our Coke bottles.
Hello, my name is Allie, and I drew this heart, and it's right next to Libby's mushrooms, actually.
Ooh.
Hi, my name is Adelyn and I edit everything. Hi, my name is Alana and I come up with all the ideas. Hi, my name is Alana and Hi, my name is Adelyn and I do everything. Literally everything. Hi, my name is Alana and Hi, my name is Adelyn and you're watching Wildcat TV.
Welcome back, Wildcats. My name is Lucy Harvey and I'm a senior in Mr. Rolader's class. And I love him so much. And I also love my best friends, Adelyn and Alana. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, bye. I was gonna go like this.
Let's go. Bo ho ho. Yeah, guys, right over there.
Today, we are gathered here to mourn, but to celebrate a beloved life of Stool. A humble companion to so many, this sturdy, faithful piece of furniture was more than just an object. It was a cornerstone of comfort, a symbol of support, and a quiet presence in our everyday lives. You will be missed. Stool.
No, the stool! Boom!
Hey Wildcats, I'm Adelyn. I'm Alana. And we were sitting in the studio and we're kind of goofing around while Lucy's editing away. And we were just going to sit here and talk about Lucy because it came to our minds that Lucy's leaving us. This is Lucy. That's her picture. And we just wanted to make a little love letter. So hey Luce. Hey. We love you. We know you're gonna go be great in life and at Piedmont and tennis. And I think you're a hard worker, and I know you'll go be great at Piedmont and go be a nurse, I think, right? This is gotta be a nurse.
Your fault is lady.
Anyways, we think Lucy's gonna go be great at Piedmont and be a great nurse, and we're proud of you, and we think you're amazing, and we'll miss you at Wildcat TV.
Scene 3A, take 1. Action.
Don't worry, maybe you.
I hope y'all guys enjoyed this video for today's episode, and I'll see y'all next week.
Hi Wildcats, it's me and Jacie.
Hello there.
We're gonna be rating people's prom transitions today.
So we're gonna start with Reed Giles and Ty True Loves.
They like the 007. They want to tie with the drop and I'm posted on 7. Slam out a nigga like Millie. Talk to Jayda on.
That's good though, I like it.
It was good. I think it was creative because of the cars.
Yeah, I like the cars and the like throwing the keys. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't forget about that.
You know, maybe like a 9. I think that was good.
I think the transition was good too. I don't think it was very like bumpy or anything. 8.
8? Okay.
Now we're gonna do Alexa and Jason's.
First I go whip out the bow.
Okay, that's good. I like that the flowers, like, it's flowers both times. It's not like your hand and then the flowers.
Because most people just use their hand. And I like the flowers. The flowers are pretty. I think that was a 9.
That was good. I'll give that one like an 8, yeah.
Yeah. So now we're gonna do AJ and Jaden Keats.
Twins? Nah, we cousins.
That's good. I've not heard that song before.
Yeah, that was the first for me for that transition. I really liked the cousins thing.
That was like an 8 too.
I think it was a 2. I think it was a 2.
No, okay.
No, I think it was, AJ's part was a 10 and then Bouncy Boys part was a 2.
Bouncy Boys. Wow, okay.
Now we're gonna do Megan's.
Start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going up on me.
I like that one. I don't hear that song a lot either.
Dance
so that was
by
good.
Kate by the Ocean.
That's right. Well, like as a prom transition.
Oh, but you don't like the song Cake by the Ocean?
I have no feelings about Cake by the Ocean.
It's kind of an appropriate song.
I agree.
Yeah, Megan, you should be more appropriate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was great, Megan.
Shame on you. Oh, that was
just
great,
kidding.
Megan.
No, shame on you, Megan. 0 for inappropriate song choice.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That was great.
Well,
9.
She gets a 7 from me. Okay, now we're gonna do Walker and Lydia.
They like the 007. They want the tie with the drop and I'm posted on 7. Slam out
I like that one.
That was
I really
good.
liked Lydia's dress too.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty.
They matched very well too.
I think the transition was good. It was nice and fluid, you know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like in 8, I think.
I think it's 8 as well. Okay. I kind of want to change my rating for Megan to a 6. I think.
So you went down?
Yeah.
Okay. No, okay.
Now we're gonna do Rylan's.
Overrated. Yeah. My
That was good.
I liked Rylan's dress. I like the butterfly.
I know, I was about to say, that's a very interesting dress, and I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. I like that one. I think Rylan's is a 10.
I agree, 10.
And
Beautiful
while we're rating
transition.
things, I think I'm gonna put Megan's at a 5. Now we're gonna do Hannah Nally and
Talon Katona.
I think that was really cute.
That's cute. That was a good song.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put that one as a 10.
I'm gonna put it as a 9. That was good.
This is me and Landon's.
First I go whip out the bow. No, I can't hit on no brakes. My life is out of control.
I think it's great. A very appropriate song choice too.
Yeah, at least I don't use inappropriate songs as my prom transitions. And you know what, matter of fact, we're back to a 4.5.
Okay, I'm gonna rate that one a 10. Why not? Dress was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Because I'm just perfect. So we're gonna do River.
I'm feeling high. My money's gone.
I like the sound. I've never heard it before.
I was about to say that was good. I hate that she's a freshman at prom. But that's okay. I still love River.
Well, you
10.
know what? Yeah, I think a 9. But you know what? I'm putting Megan down to a 4. So now we're gonna do Kalina.
All those days chasing down a daydream. All those years living in a blur. All that time.
I really like that dress. I like that color.
That
on
was
Kalina.
so pretty. Perfect color choice. I chose the same one.
I think that the purple really looks good on me.
And this song was good. Like that was a good one. That's a dang 9. I like
that. Was a 9, yeah. I like that one. So now we're gonna do Layton and Madi.
And we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band.
I really like the dress on Madi. I think it was really pretty.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna say a 10.
Boom. I'm gonna say a 10.
Now we're gonna do Emily Martin's and Caden's.
At number 6 for its second week, here's Who's Crying Now?
I think that's really cute. I like that dress. I like that color.
That's a 10. I mean, that's the prom queen. It's my bedroom. And that's my best friend. That's a 10.
I think it was a 9.
Boom.
Just because I was going to use that sound and I'm jealous I didn't get to use it.
Go back.
So thanks for watching, Wildcats. Have a great,
amazing,
awesome,
prom-tastic,
I'm done,
day,
evening.
Who am I here with?
River Evans.
What senior are you going to miss the most?
Hazley, you, Emily, and yeah, that's it.
Period. Thanks.
Of course.
Who am I here with?
Sophie.
What senior are you going to miss the most?
Ruby, Hazley, and Andrea.
Who am I here with?
Natalie Jones.
What senior are you going to miss the most?
I'm most definitely going to miss Ashley Lewis the most.
Good. She's nice.
Thank you.
Who am I here with?
Jet.
What senior are you going to miss the most?
I'd have to say probably Clayton Blaylock and Jake Payne.
Thank you. So, Hayden, what senior are you going to miss the most?
Hazley, Madeline, Andrea, Ruby, Jaden Keats.
That's me.
Rylan.
Good dog.
Oh, Andres Feel Like Gomez.
What senior are you going to miss the most?
T-Quay Hargrove.
There's Miss Speed. And Jayda's going on the stairs.
Hey, Miss Speed. Hello, Miss Speed. Question: who are you gonna miss the most when? Hey, Miss Speed. What senior are you gonna miss the most when they graduate?
I'm gonna miss all of you so much.
Probably me just a little bit more, huh?
Sure.
Because there's never gonna be another Jaden Keats out there.
How dare y'all abuse Miss Speed's power?
Too much. How dare y'all test Miss Speed authority?
How dare y'all take advantage of her?
How dare?
How dare you think?
That's the drippiest dude in the school.
Look over there.
I'ma blow all my money and don't get I'm on the floor. I love to dance, so give me more, till I can't.
What senior y'all gonna miss the most?
Jaden Keats, Kenzie Stout, and I don't know who else.
What senior are you gonna miss the most?
Oh, Colin, you know I'm gonna miss you the most.
Hey, that's one. What senior are you gonna miss the most?
Colin Lee. Nah, I'm gonna be honest, Colin Lee.
It's the obvious answer. Who am I here with?
Adelyn Thompson,
What senior are you gonna miss the most?
Andrea Green, and Lucy Maney, or Lucy Harvey.
You thought she was gonna pick a guy?
She didn't say Stephen Merritt.
You told me not to.
What's up, Wildcat Nation? My name's Sayler, and for our last show, we're going to be doing Overrated and Underrated.
Who am I here with?
Kyla Shook.
And is Wildcat time overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
Who am I here with?
Maggie Streetman.
And is the Miss RCHS pageant underrated or overrated?
I think it is underrated.
And why do you think it's underrated?
It has many possibilities to be very special to everyone, and everyone thinks it's unique in their own ways, so I think everyone has the chance to shine.
That's beautiful. I love that. Who am I here with?
Eli Green.
And is wrestling underrated or overrated?
I think it's underrated.
All right. Who am I here with?
Cecilia.
And is the student section underrated or overrated?
Underrated.
And are you going to help build it next year when we're all gone?
Yeah.
Good. Who am I here with?
Coach Worley's kid.
All right. And is Coach Worley underrated or overrated?
Beans, he's the reason I'm passing high school. I'm gonna say underrated.
Well, thank you. Who am I here with?
Hunter Griggs.
And is Christmas break overrated or underrated?
I'd say overrated.
All right. Why do you think that?
I just think that, it's only 2 weeks, so it's not long.
Oh my gosh, I'm very surprised by this. Okay. Who am I here with?
Gracie Queen.
And is theater underrated or overrated?
Definitely underrated.
And what's your reasoning for that?
Well, because a lot of people don't get to shine because no one really likes theater, because really the school is more about sports. So, we don't really get the appreciation that we deserve.
Well, let me just tell you, I went and saw the play this year, and I thought it was so cute, and I loved it.
I think everyone was amazing, yeah.
Yeah, y'all did so good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who am I here with?
Crystal.
And is FFA underrated or overrated?
Underrated.
And let me hear why.
Because it's just not, there's so much fun things to do in FFA, and I feel like it's just not credited enough.
I got you. I feel you. That sounds good. Thank you. Who am I here with?
Tanner Brown.
And is football overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
Why is that?
I think it's more fun than the people say, experiences and stuff.
Well, I'm glad you have a fun team. Who am I here with?
Samuel Nolan Houston.
And is band overrated or underrated?
Admittedly, it'd probably be underrated.
And why is that?
Mainly due to the fact that let's just say certain factors had made it so the band is a bit less, has a lot less notoriety than some other facets of the school's many different programs.
Thank you. Okay. Who am I here with?
Amy Kane.
Kinsley. And is volleyball overrated or underrated?
Oh.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Well, good. I'm glad you think so. Who am I here with?
Brock Brady.
And is the chicken mashed potato bowl overrated or underrated?
Chicken mashed potato bowl? I'd say it's underrated.
Underrated. Okay, good. Why is that?
I don't know. I just said it was underrated.
Okay. Who am I here with?
McKade Huff.
And is Big Country overrated or underrated?
He's underrated.
Why?
His knee brace. I mean, he's hurt, so.
For meniscus.
Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite nightlight. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. It can stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. And no one will desert you. Just try to never grow up.
On April 21st, Pope Francis, the head of the Catholic Church, passed away. Pope Francis served as the head of the Vatican since 2013. He was the first Jesuit and the first Latin American pope. What was special about Pope Francis was that he was frequently described as the most progressive pope that the papacy has ever had. His public image was often seen through gestures of humility, such as the day before he died, he donated the majority of his wealth to a rehabilitation project in a Roman youth prison. Francis had a big list of accomplishments as Pope, and that includes being named Times Person of the Year in 2013, having a song dedicated to him, a street was named after him, he had his own coin, he wrote a New York Times article, and he had his own Instagram account. Pope Francis would die of a stroke and subsequent heart failure, and his funeral would be held on April 25th with an attendance of over 250,000 mourners, church members, and world leaders. And as this script is being written, the Vatican City has chosen a new pope, Pope Leo XIV. He is the first pope from North America and the first pope from the United States.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the very last episode of Car Show with me as your host, possibly the very last one ever. Right here I have an amazing piece of machinery. It's a Lamborghini Urus, as you can see, with a big old V12 engine under this hood. It's very clean, as you can also see. But anyways, we're gonna get into it. You know, gotta give y'all a show. So on the side over here, you can see it is, I don't know if you can see this, but the limited edition, because it has to limit itself. You know, it can't go too fast. It has a wing up here. This wing right here, it is the finest material from Italy. I mean, this is not plastic. This is high quality steel. You hear that? Down here it has multiple scratches. You know, we have a professional F1 driver, so don't worry about you know the scratches. So in the hood down here, we have awesome Korean engineering, South Korean this time. So right here we have the amazing V12 engine. You know, that don't worry about that. That's just, it has to show that, so you know, people don't know what's truly under this car. It has 4-cam. Look at me. This car has 4 cameras. It is not just any Lamborghini Urus. It's a smart Lamborghini Urus. I'm telling you, the best of the best. Well, guys, as much as I hate to say this, it's been real. It's been awesome. Again, it's Maxi Barrientos, and hope y'all have a great rest of your year. Peace.
That wasn't bad. Not gonna lie. That was pretty good.
Maxi.
All right, stop.
Maxi, you have to do your interview.
Oh.
Yeah, all right, we're good. What's up, guys? I'm Max Barrientos, and today I'll be saying a little bit about how car show works and getting a little bit of detail as the last episode of the year. What inspired me to do or continue car show is I was always fascinated by cars. I also wanted to do something that at the time wasn't hard, which I started this last year. But mostly my inspiration was the fact that I like cars, and I wanted to just be able to create upon them, you know. The biggest difference now to when I started car show has to be whenever I started car show, I was very timid. I was very shy. I didn't know how to speak in front of the camera. I was shaking the very first time I ever did a car show. Now it's just natural to me. I can get up and start, you know, I can go like that. I can create on the spot, you know. I don't have to necessarily go off a script like I also did at the time. I can just create. Either if it's joking around or if it's actually just giving detail about the car, I can just go and I don't have to really think about it much anymore. Something I would tell anybody who wants to continue doing car show, to do your own thing. Why is that? Because, like I said earlier, everybody has their own unique way of creating content. The person who first started car show for Wildcat TV, they were very different to what I'm doing. I remember there was a guy named Trevor. He used to put so much jokes, so much energy into Wildcat TV. Every time he would do a car show specifically, so much energy. It was amazing. Lucas last year, he also put a lot of energy. And me, obviously, it's varied. If you're nervous at first, don't worry, it'll get easier. It's been real. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome 2 years of actually making content for Wildcat TV, of doing car show. This is the last time you'll ever hear this, but it's Maxi Barrientos, and I'm signing out. Peace.
What's up, Wildcats? I'm Jason.
And I'm Ruby, and we are back for another draft this week. This week we're doing Friday night activities. Top 5. 1v1 battle. Maddie's back behind us. She's going to be the judge. So basically, you know, last time we did school lunches. This time we're doing things to do in the area, surrounding areas, and maybe just give you some ideas.
I would love to start off.
Oh, go ahead.
My number one, you know, football games. Doesn't matter how old you are, you know, anyone can go, and it's just, you know, it's fun. And like, you see kids running around, or you could be cool and go to the student section. It's all there.
I did have that one on there. I had that in there. I had a little football game and then Wildcat Girl combo. But,
Wildcat Girl.
Shout out Wildcat Girl. That one was taken. So I'm gonna do a basic that everyone loves to do wintertime, summertime, you know, whenever, and that's go see the sunset at Black Rock.
Okay.
A classic, you can take cute photos.
Okay.
Date idea, friend idea, you know, Bible study idea, all the things. Sunset at Black Rock. That's my one.
That is pretty good. My number 2 is a night swim. You know, you have a lot of friends and it's just hot and, you know, air conditioning isn't working. You jump over the fence and you go into that water.
I'm gonna do another cute thing is drive on the back roads and listen to music. You could do windows down in the summer. You know, it depends who you're with. It can be just solo music. It could be a moment to talk. I'm thinking back roads, you know, old 441.
I think that's, yeah, I like that. For my number 3, I don't know if this is fair because I don't know how local you want it to be, but I said Top Golf. I love golf and I have a lot of friends that golf and, you know, at night, golf, what a perfect night.
That's good. So because of that, you know, I'm going to bring that back with go to the driving range.
So you want to be mean.
So, but it's a different, it's dark, you know, it's kind of spooky.
And you can't see where your ball goes.
And you're running around. But it's you know, it's not really so much for the ball distance, it's just the activity and the fun.
I mean, yeah. I think it's good. I've done that before. For my number 4, I'm gonna take a little closer and I'm gonna go bowling. You know, I think bowling's really fun and it's always there, you know. It's fun.
I did have bowling on my list. I like when they have the lights on.
Oh yeah, that's
Sometimes
cool.
their hours are a little iffy, you know, it depends. You know, for my 4, I'm gonna put the movies in Franklin and pair it with a cookout trip. Late night snack or a milkshake
Cookout
or
at
both.
night is...
So I'm thinking movies in Franklin and then you keep going and you're at cookout. Duo. Shout out Twin. It's an idea. And I'm trying to put everybody on. Haber Shame this, Haber Shame that. Ruby Cinemas.
For my number 5, you know, I'm gonna bring it local. Waffle House, you know?
Okay, classic.
You know, it's fun. You know, you have people in there singing, you know, you have people in there doing random stuff. It's fun. It's good food too.
The jukebox. Love our local Waffle House workers. That's a good one. Anywhere, anytime, any season, a bonfire.
A bonfire.
Love a bonfire. You know, there's so many things that a bonfire can entail, so many groups of people. Bonfires really bring people together.
I like that one. I think that's a good one.
I think we had good top 5s.
Yeah, I think that was pretty good.
Maddie's back behind. She's going to come out and she's going to judge us.
So just a little recap for you guys. Jason had football games, night swim, top golf, bowling, and Waffle House. And Ruby had Sunset at Black Rock, Old 441 with music, nighttime driving range, Franklin movies with cookout, and bonfire. So like hearing y'all's, listen, I think you both had a very good list, and I think they were fun. I think Jason's is a classic. I think it's very, what everyone does.
It has everything, you know?
You know, but I think that Ruby's just sneaks up on you.
Y'all have fun out there and be safe, Wildcats.
Well, Wildcats, we hope you have a...
Awesome.
Stellar.
Wonderful.
Safe.
Productive.
Meowing.
Peaceful.
Creative.
Loving.
Weekend. Go Cats.
What's up, Wildcat Nation? I'm Steven.
And I'm Lucy.
And you're watching Wildcat TV.
Hey, Steven, did you know we only have 2 weeks left of school?
Yeah, don't remind me. I was actually starting to enjoy this Wildcat TV thing.
Well, hey, maybe we'll be... What? Hold on.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I forgot that part.
This is the class of 2025, and we want to tell you all about Rabun County Middle and the fun that's coming your way.
So sentimental, not sentimental, no romantic, not disgusting yet. Darling, I'm down and lonely, when with a fortunate only. I've been looking for something else. Chocolate, let's go slowly, discouraged, distant from other interests. On your favorite weekend, and this love for gentlemen only. That's with a fortunate only. No, I gotta be someone else these days. It comes.
Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm Lucy.
I'm Eli.
And we're your anchors for this week.
I cannot see that.
Dude.
Hey, Wildcats. This is Lucy, and we're going to be doing some eating. Rainbow berries, yes.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Lucy, and for this week on
What's up, Wildcat TV? Today we're gonna be doing the one chip challenge with Eli.
Dude, my hands are tingling. How long does this last for?
That's a bike.
What's up, Wildcat Nation?
I wish I could see.
I'm Megan.
You're going through it.
What's up, Wildcat? What's up, Wildcat Nation? I'm Megan.
I'm Jacie, and we'll be your anchors for this week's episode. Hey guys, it's Darrell here with Eve Flippin' Vaughn, who won't be my Valentine's Day when I asked her.
Can we just
go?
So
Go!
Oh, yeah.
Stay superior, Wildcat Nation.
Yeah. What did you do? Come on, Strongy, let's get out of here.
Wait, Rylan, go back up to the top. We messed up. Or I messed up.
Yeah, you messed up. I don't make mistakes. What's up, Wildcat Nation? I'm Steven.
And I'm Jayda.
And we'll be your hosts for this week's episode. What do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both parasites. What is your opinion on recent events?
Snickerdoodle.
Thank you for your time.
You're supposed to count us off.
Wait, I thought he was supposed to be in it.
What's up, Wildcats? I'm Andrea.
I'm Hazley, and we are here with your news for this week's episode.
You can choose.
Are you gonna put this on Wildcat TV? If I see myself on the camera. It's not. This is just a practice.
Who am I here with? Andrea. Can we see your Instagram search history?
I don't have my phone.
Oh.
Give us a countdown. What's up, Wildcat TV? I'm Colin.
And I'm Jayden. Playoffs start tonight, so support your Cats the best way you can.
Hello? Alright. We just ran all the way up here. Actually, we didn't run. We just walked, but it's so tiring walking up these hills.
Bethany just died right in front of us.
This place, what is this?
Guys, we need to get home.
Okay, ready, set, go.
What's up, Wildcats?
Welcome back to Midday Scoop with your foes.
I'm Jesus.
And I'm Ruby.
This week we have some awesome shows for you.
Odyssey HS pageant. Rylan, Addie Beth, and Zara each scored a goal for the Gore. The Gore. For the Gore. For the Gore.
Bust it down and go crazy in the courtroom, sir.
A list of mania. Think less but tears grow. Like a ride, oh. Not easily offended. Know how to let it go. From a mess to the masses. A list of mania. Think less but tears grow. Like a ride, oh. Not easily offended. Know how to let it go. From a mess to the masses. Follow misguided, stand still. Discouraged. On this
Now you know what to expect in the middle school. Dang it.
Jacie McCall.
Sorry. I got distracted, sorry.
Stay superior, Wildcat Nation.
Stay superior, Wildcats.
Stay superior, Wildcat Nation.
Go Cats!
Go Cats!
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, Wildcat Nation.
Thanks for watching.
And go Cats.
Stay superior, Wildcat Nation. Stay superior, Wildcat Nation. Stay superior, Wildcat Nation.
Stay superior, Wildcat Nation. Yo, we did pretty good, bro.
Well, that was an interesting episode.
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, with that being said, we hope to see you again, Wildcat TV.
Stay superior, Wildcat Nation.
I don't know. Kind of looks like tornado chasers, but I know that ain't Halloween. I give up.
Eat like a king who's on a budget. 3 double Whoppers, French fries, and nuggets.
Hello! It's me again, for the last time some of you might ever see me. Yeah, last week, second last week, I don't know time. So, last episode, Wildcat TV for the 2024-2025 school year, so we've had plenty of good shows. I assume we've had some pretty good shows before this and probably after this, so now let's just get to it. So why am I here today? I'm here to yap. Yapping. This is my entire specialty right here when I'm in the mood for it. What am I going to yap about this time? Well, I'm just gonna give you a summary of what the AVTF path even is in Wildcat TV. So, we can dive right into it, shall we? Now, some of you, you might not know. You might be wondering, what the heck is AVTF? Well, let me tell you, AVTF is short for Audio and Visual Technology and Film, and it's where you learn the ins and out of video production and filmmaking and all that jazz. And you get to see some behind the scenes of some of your favorite recordings and Wildcat TV. Some caught in my throat there. So you get some sweet behind the scenes of what happens and what it's like to be in that sort of position. And now some of you might be disappointed by this, but in your first year of AVTech, you won't be in Wildcat TV. Devastating stuff, but so in your first year of AVTech, you learn how to do the things that we do for Wildcat TV. You learn how to write a script, like what I did for this. Am I following it? Absolutely not, but that's beside the point. You learn to write a script. You might learn how to storyboard. You get to learn how to use an actual camera, not this thing. Go away. You get to learn how to use an actual professional filming camera. But among the most important things you will learn in AVTech 1, how to edit with Adobe Premiere Pro. That's big thing, Wildcat TV, editing. You're gonna spend most of your time editing. I'm gonna be real. Anyway, well that's AVTech 1. And if you do that, you can move on to AVTech 2. Surprise, surprise. And AVTech 2 is where your Wildcat TV journey actually starts. Wildcat TV, entirely student driven. except for it must have administrator approval. And since you're working on Wildcat TV, it can be a pretty good outlet for creativity. Like you don't really need to break your brain to do anything. It shouldn't. And even if your idea tank is run completely dry, you can ask Mr. Rolader for ideas or if he needs something like interviews done. So what I've had to do a couple times, because there's always something to be doing. You shouldn't really be just sitting doing nothing on your phone. So AVTech 2, you move on to AVTech 3, which is actually kind of the same. You do things. So AVTech 3, you've already completed the pathway, but broadcasting, you can be in there as a senior if you manage to get in there as a freshman. So, and you're doing the same thing as the past 2 years. You're contributing to Wildcat TV. But since you're gonna be a senior when you're in the class, there's an opportunity for the senior movie day. Happens, you get to vote on a movie to see, and Mr. Rolader will have the courtesy to pay for y'all's movie tickets to go see it in theaters. You also have an opportunity to get Premiere Pro certified. That's what I did. You're looking at a Premiere Pro certified boy right here. Look at this lightning. Well, I think it's time to wrap up this yap session and say goodbye to y'all for the last time. Y'all made all this worth it. Mr. Rolader, the entire Wildcat TV crew, the Mr. Spillers, Mr. Blair, everyone involved in this school system has made it worth it to get to this point and be able to, hold out till graduation and get that high school diploma so I could actually work on my life, follow the river where it takes you. Well, I think that's the last goodbye. So, see you, Wildcat TV. Stay superior.
Between the 8th century BC and the 5th century AD, Latin was spread throughout the Mediterranean world. The Romans spread Latin from Rome to Britain, Spain, France, and Africa. And as it spread, it also evolved, mixing with local Celtic, German, and Punic languages, forming multiple vulgar Latin dialects. And when the Western Roman Empire fell, these local dialects began to develop into new languages. They became the Romance languages we know today, such as French, Spanish, and Italian. But as these languages were being born, another was being thrown into the dustbin of history. Throughout coastal North Africa, vulgar Latin was spoken as the lingua franca, or common tongue, and had some interesting peculiarities. They seem to have simplified their vowels, not differentiating between long and short vowels, as classical Latin does. So when they spoke about pears, they would say pira instead of pera, which is quite similar to modern Sardinian. At the same time, they would often replace V's with B's, so instead of writing olive, they would write olive. In a group of tablets found in Carthage, the locals replaced V with B over 50 times and only used V correctly 14 times. These linguistic fragments showcase the beginnings of a wholly different, independent language. Though, as you can probably guess, it didn't last long. With the end of the Western Roman Empire came the slow decline of African Latin. From the Vandals to the Greeks to the Arab conquerors, Afro-Latin was slowly integrated and or dissolved into Berber and local Arab dialects. But surprisingly, Afro-Latin characteristics may have survived through Spanish. For when the Umayyad Caliphate invaded Iberia, most of the soldiers and officials from North Africa still spoke mainly Afro-Latin, likely influencing the local Ibero-Romance language. such as with the word rostru, which meant beak in Latin and modern Italian, where it's said rostro. While in Spain and Africa, rostru evolved to mean face. And though Afro-Latin may have died out by, at the latest, 15th century, it still lives on through Spanish and its local dialects in the New World.
A senior that has had a positive impact on me is Jaycee McCall. Because she's awesome and she's super cool and she helps me better myself.
Senior that has made a positive impact on me is Ruby Richardson because she's funny.
Rodo and Tucker, because they're always there for me if I ever need anything.
Amy Valencia and Andrea, because they gave me helpful advice.
GB Anderson, because he's helped me get through school.
Seniors that have made a positive impact on me are Megan McKay, Polina Pavlovich, and Andrea Green. Because they're my best friends and they make me happy. And Jaycee McCall, because we look alike.
Jaycee, because he's always being confident and happy towards others and bringing people up.
Ariana Aguilera, and she had a positive impact on me because she was my only friend in freshman French class.
Okay, Kinsey Stout made a positive impact on me because she's my sister and she showed me how to get through school.
All right, mine is Clay Blaylock, Mako Bone, and T Hargrove. They just I don't know, they all been there. They're funny. I like hanging around them.
Kendall Lang, she's amazing, and she's so fun to be around. I love her so much.
Megan McKay, and she's a good person in general. She's just a great person.
Melanie, because she's just always so positive and uplifting, and she's the kindest person I know.
GB Anderson gave me a haircut.
Stephen Merritt has had a good impact on my life because he cares for me and likes me a lot.
Clayton Blaylock, because he is just a great man and a great human being, and he just taught me how to be nice to people and how to not be disrespectful, and just be a good man.
My favorite senior is Brian Vargas because he influences me and motivates me to go further in life.
Rodolfo Ramos, he showed dedication to the game. He was always positive. He made practice fun and everything, and I always looked up to him because he's a great man.
Rodolfo Ramos, he's been a very influential person in my life. He's always positive, has a great mindset, and he was my leader in soccer this year.
Clayton Blaylock, because he made basketball fun.
Jaycee McCall and Megan McKay, because they have been there for me through everything and they always make every situation fun no matter what.
Lucy Maney, and she's just very uplifting and nice.
Chloe Earlywine, and she helped me find God.
Big Mike, because he's fun to be around.
Wildcats, happy Yearbook Day. This is the last episode of the music show and my very last episode of Wildcat TV ever. So for my last episode, I wanted to interview the person that has given me pretty much every idea I've had for the past 4 years, so you can blame her. She didn't give me this idea though, she doesn't even really want to do this, but it's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, my mother, Allie.
Hello, Wildcat fans.
Today we're going to be talking about music and her high school years. My first question is, when did you graduate high school?
I graduated Raven County High School in 1995.
30 years ago.
Hush.
When you were 18, what was your favorite song?
My favorite song was Freebird, because that year it went so crazy. That was our senior song, Freebird.
Now that you're
old.
Okay. What's your favorite song now?
My favorite song now is, and will always be, She Talks to Angels by the Black Crowes.
Now we use Spotify. How did you listen to music in high school?
We had cassette tapes, we had CDs, and we made each other mixtapes.
Who in your life influenced your music taste?
My brother. He was 4 years older than me, and he heard of Queen first, LL Cool J first, Eazy-E first. He influenced my music.
Now I drive, but back in the day, when you had to drive me everywhere, I got aux. What did you think of the music I used to play?
I was lucky that you liked old music. Fleetwood Mac you liked, the hair bands in the 80s, you liked all that. So when you started introducing Orville Redenbacher, I was like, you know what, unplug the cord.
What is your earliest memory involving music?
My daddy drove a 1972 Ford, maybe F-150, and we called it the Silver Bullet. Well, he had a cassette player in there, but he only had one cassette, and it was Marty Robbins. And we listened to every song Marty Robbins sang on that cassette tape over and over and over again.
So now I'm just going to ask you some general questions about school, because this is the yearbook episode, my last episode, my last week. What kind of student were you in school?
I was a fun student in school. I went to school, I did my work, but I also made sure to make people laugh or corrected things that needed to be corrected.
That's what we're calling it now?
Yes.
Who was your favorite teacher in high school?
I have two. I have three. The teacher that most inspired me was Mark Swanson. The teacher that taught me the most was Sally Wilson. And the teacher that captured my heart and told me I should have confidence when I didn't was Miss Hickory.
What did you do for fun in high school? And keep it appropriate, please.
My favorite thing we ever did in high school that was fun, we played hide and go seek with our cars. In town, you had to hide in your car within the city limits, and other people found you.
All right, well, thanks so much for letting me interview you today. Is there anything else you would like to say to be recorded in the annals of Wildcat TV history? Make it good, because this is going right up there next to your son pretending to be the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Yeah! All right, now I gotta do what I gotta do. Mom!
I would say don't get stuck in only listening to new music. Go back.
Anything about school, life, future?
No.
Well, that's all I have for y'all. Thanks for watching. Have a great summer. And stay superior, Wildcats. This is Daisy Thompson, host of the music show, signing off. Choo choo, choo choo. That was a Disney Channel reference.
Thank you.
They probably won't even.
Taking all the sunshine, bottle up the rain. Go where the wind blows, let it show the way. Open all the windows, let in all the light. You can pull the stars down, paint the perfect sky. So go and write your song. Where'd all the time go? It's starting to like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn the stone in hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fog rises, somebody sighs who is not in disguise anymore. I heard you sold the Amazon to show the country that you're from. It's where the world should want to be. We'll find something our people need. I'm faithless now, we win every time, and I don't know how, 'cause I haven't bought you and I haven't sold me. The people are dying to get on TV. I heard he lives down the river way, 6 cars and a grizzly bear. He got eyes, but he can't see. When he talks like an angel, but he looks like me. Oh Lord, what have I become? I'm the face of God, I'm my father's son, I'm not. What you think you see? I know you can't eat leather, but you can't stop me. Why would you lie? Why would you lie about how you feel? I've got a mission, and my mission is real. Because you had your chances, yeah, you better know I'm gonna burn your house down to spread peace and love, and it gets me down. Oh Lord, how it gets me down. I heard he lives down the river somewhere. 6 cars and a grizzly bear. He got eyes, but he can't see. When he talks like an angel, but he looks like me. Oh Lord.
There are people who forget what it's like to be 16 when they turn 17. I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories.
Somewhere